Hey everybody, welcome back to Misfit Corner Comics Presents. This is the artist Andrew speaking, and I just wanted to show off a little bit of the changes we're making in the store. This here, I put two of my folding tables out and displayed out some of the stuff that we brought in. This is all new stuff. The majority of it came from New York Comic Con, which you can see hardbacks, and comics. These Legos didn't come from New York, but they're stuff that I haven't brought into the store yet. We got some tiki mugs here. We have Aquaman and Black Manta. We have some toys, some Princess Leia toys, some more hardcovers, some more essentials, some epic collections. Got a lot of stuff. I also purchased some DVDs from a guy who was selling them. I lowballed him, gave him a really low price, and he just needed the money. So we're going to go through and make a video out of that and show off what I got, see if there's anything good in there. To be honest with you, I could only find maybe 10 DVDs that might be worth selling, maybe in less than that. But one of the other things we're doing is over here on this rack, there used to be 3 boxes of comics there. We've taken them out. I've made a shelf to display more books, and we're condensing the dollar bins. So the dollar bins only go up to this point, to this 2 rack here. And then this 8 rack here is going to be wall books or more expensive books. Well, my version of expenses is $2 and up. But there's going to be a lot of $2 books in there and so forth. And what else did we do? I think that was it. That's all I've done so far. There's still lots of things I have to do. I'm going to be putting these out. And then I actually have 2 boxes over here with stuff from New York Comic Con I've yet to unpack and price. So tomorrow I will display those, and I'll show them off tomorrow. But yeah, not a bad haul. So thanks a lot for checking out the video, and we'll do another update tomorrow, and let me know what you all think. Bye. And here's some additional books that we pulled out of storage and found. Red 1 by Terry Dodson. I actually had Volume 1, I just didn't know where it was, and lo and behold I found it. Volume 2 I picked up in New York, and this is one by Terry Dodson. This is a French or Italian, I'm not sure, but it is a gorgeous, gorgeous book. That little M in the corner is for mature, because he does draw some nice bobs on his ladies. But it's a beautiful book, and it's in the store now. This is Red Moon. It's very much a children's story from Eduardo Rizzo, and this one is a H.P. Lovecraft Abigail Larson drawn book. And it's a very nice hardcover. Actually, I think I picked that up at New York last year. And if you are a fan of Spectrum, which is the best in contemporary fantastic art, they put out a volume, I think, almost every year. But I have volumes 11, 12, and 13, all in hardbound. 17, 18, and 19. These are awesome books. And I also have some others up here on the bookshelf. But those ones were in storage, and I found them. I have volumes 1, 2, I think that's 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. These actually are smaller than the more current ones. As you can see, the size difference. It's a little bit bigger, and it's definitely a lot thicker. The newer ones are definitely a lot thicker. It's one of the reasons why the prices are higher. But these are fantastic books we have in the store. If anybody's interested, if anybody likes fantasy art, these are right up your alley. Alright, I'll show you more shortly. So here's a quick look at a few more books that are being new to the store. Now these weren't ones I picked up in New York, well at least not this year. A lot of these were picked up in New York in previous years, but I didn't have them in the store because I didn't have bags. And since I went out and bought new bags, there you go, that's what happens. Got some incredible art books here. We've got 3 of the Batman Unwrapped. Andy Kubert, Tony Daniel, David Finch. I got 1 volume of Scalped. I think that's the 5th volume. I've got a couple more I've got to dig out. We got the Batman Noir with Eduardo Rizzo, Camelot 3000, the complete deluxe edition, which is a fantastic book. The complete Razzle from Jeff Smith. This is the full color graphic novel. It's huge, by the way, if you guys have never seen this. Nice thick book. We got Cover Run, DC Comics art of Adam Hughes. We've got the DC Comics art of Brian Boland. The art of Don Mates. Scary Godmother by Jill Thompson. We got Batman Hush. This is the black and white. The Batman Noir. This is all wonderful Jim Lee and Scott Williams art. we've got an art book for My Little Pony. Yeah, I know. Quit laughing at me, guys. It's a great book. It's got great art in it. A Naruto, whatever, you know his name. And Leave It to Chance Volume 2. This is one of the oversized books. This is awesome hardcover. But I got more to show, so stay tuned. Alright guys, let's do a quick walk around the store. We haven't done that in a while. I took one of these racks and put it out in the front. Actually, it's got the Lego sets on it. Some of the smaller Lego sets, which I actually have them open inside the store so people can walk by can still see them. But I'm not sure if that's where that's going to end up going. Of course, we have the Lego minifigs, which I keep selling more and more of them, so it's always great to have them. And believe it or not, I had some Dr. Seuss and Disney books down here, which actually sell really well at $1 a piece. But over here, you have dollar comics running all through this side of the store. And then, of course, we have the wall books and graphic novels up there at the top. And as you can see, we got a few holes in here. It's because people grab them and buy them. In the back row, we have toys, of course. And we usually have something on the TV. Like right now, we have G.I. Joe Season 1. This back row is nothing but dollar comics as well. But we also converted the last rack of these 8 boxes into $2 and up comics. This is wall books and more modern books, and some classic stuff in there as well. I finished with the last row of the art wall, but I didn't put any of the art up. But I am able to put up one more row of art, but as you can see, it's got a whole bunch of art as it is. And I'll show you more. Well, I know I showed you guys the new rack that I built for the DVDs. I've added a whole bunch more, and it's actually filling out quite well. So we have a pretty big selection. A lot of people balk when I tell them the prices, even though, I mean, it's not ridiculously high prices. But people come to the flea market, they want stuff for, you know, pennies. But my prices are $3 for Blu-rays, or 4 for 10, 2 for DVDs, or 7 for 10, and box sets are $3 each, or 4 for 10. What's funny is people see that and they go, I want to pay 50 cents, you know, whatever. But you know what? I still got them, and they're available. All right, so we did some work over here where I took off the toys, added a new shelf, so we had many more books added on to the collection here. I'm thinking about expanding this rack a little bit, but on the other side, because you got the books facing out this way on this side, but on the other side, you see the back of the book. So we're going to, I'll show you real quick. So you got this shelf with books, with graphic novels in the box, and then you have the back of the books. So what I'm thinking about doing is building the shelves, extending them out to the end here, and adding an extra layer of shelves, and then have another row of books. So we'll see how that goes. But needless to say, the store's coming along. There's still so much more work to do, but you know, this is my place. This is my little slice of heaven. And if you're in the Jacksonville area and you want to come by and check it out, we're here on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday. Usually we start at 10 and usually go till 3, maybe 4, depending. Since the Jags already lost their game today, I'm tired and ready to go home. But thanks for checking out the store, and like I said, if you're in Jacksonville, come by the Beach Boulevard Flea Market. Check out section C23 and 25 for Misfit Corner Comics. Later, everybody. And if you like what you see here, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications, and join us again. Our goal is to provide YouTube with daily content. Let us know what you think. Leave us a comment. We want to hear from you. If you'd like to learn more about our original kid-friendly action-adventure series Hero, check it out at misfitcorner.com. Thanks again for tuning in.